What up, it's your boy T-Bird here with the reaction. So, came across this video from D&B Entertainment. Well, Brandon Rashad, D was watching, but Brandon Rashad reacted to this video called 5 Famous Faces Reveal. So, we know a lot of artists that cover their faces during performance, such as Marshmello, who is the cover of the picture, probably as well as Deadmau5, Daft Punk, as well as Blue Man Group. Some has revealed their faces, some hasn't. So let's see which of the five famous faces we finally reveal other than Marshmello, who's the cover person. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Hello friends! Do you know what is the fastest way to become popular? To create a mystery around your own self, of course. Obviously you need talent, we don't argue with that. But there's just a crazy amount of incredibly talented people in the world. If you want to stand out among them and be remembered by the audience, you need to hide your identity. Just like the heroes of our today's video. The audience is terribly intrigued by who is hiding behind the mask. They're wondering, discussing it with their friends, on the internet, and voila, you're famous. Today, we're going to tell you about popular musicians whose identity has long been hidden under a mask. Let's get it on! Marshmello.
Yep, here we go.
The rise to fame of this American DJ composing electronic dance music was extremely short. In 2015, he posted his first track on SoundCloud. And in 2017, he was already among top 10 DJs of the world, according to DJ Magazine. There's no doubt Marshmello is incredibly talented, but we're sure that this sweet mask was crucial in it. There were a lot of versions of who is hiding behind the mask. However, after some time, people agreed on the opinion that Marshmello was none other than American DJ Christopher Comstock, better known as .com. They both play similar music, they have the same music manager, and internet users that have seen their pictures say that .com and Marshmello wear very similar tattoos on their legs. Another proof is that during one interview, Skrillex got a call. The display showed Chris, and Skrillex said, "Hey Marshmello."
Oh, Marshmello.
Deadmau5. Unlike Marshmello, his musician didn't try too hard to hide his identity, but the story of why he wears a mask is very interesting. But let's talk about everything in order. Deadmau5 is a Canadian DJ. Over 20 years of his career, people really loved him. He even received 6 nominations for a Grammy Award. His real name is Joel Thomas Zimmerman, and during his concerts and public events, he wears a funny mask of a mouse with huge ears. The history of his alias started when Joel, being a teenager, found a dead mouse in his computer. Because of this incident, friends have started to call Joel that Dead Mouse Guy. But he was not upset. Instead, he reduced the nickname to Deadmau5, familiar to us today. Having fun with this idea, Zimmerman created the original logo with a mouse, just for himself. And then he came up with the idea of using a mask to create his character. Daft Punk.
Here we go.
If you say you've never heard anything about this French electronic duo, we will never believe you. After all, Daft Punk's music career began in 1993. More than once, their singles became worldwide hits, topped the charts and ratings. The duo can boast 7 Grammys and many nominations. During performances and various public events, the duo always appears in shiny helmets. There's so little photos of how the musicians look without helmets that the identity of the actors even became a meme. In fact, the musicians are called Thomas Bangalter and Guy Manuel de Homem Cristo. They don't even hide the fact that helmets are an important and intriguing part of their characters. During an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Bangalter admitted that they are very interested in the line between the fictional and the real, so they decided to create fictional characters who would exist in the real world. Interestingly, although initially the helmets were intended as a conceptual move, today they have a practical use for the musicians. No one knows what they look like, so in daily life, they don't have to hide. Mike Candies.
Oh, I never heard of him.
The Swiss DJ Mike Candies can't boast of the glory of Daft Punk or Marshmello. However, his integral part is a round, yellow head, so we had to include him into our list. When you see Mike Candies, in real life known as Michael Cole, you cannot help but feel like you're seeing an Emoji Man. At first, the musician was known mostly in Europe, but in 2010, his single, Together Again, won him world recognition. According to Mike, he always sought to create not just music, but a whole show. So that people remember Mike, he came up with the idea to complement his character with a mask. He tried a variety of options, from dragons to aliens, and eventually settled on a smiley face. Cazzette. Swedish duo called Cassette became famous mostly because of the style of their live performances. When the DJs go on stage, they put on the head. What do you think? Okay, it's not difficult to guess even if you've never seen them. They put huge three-dimensional cassettes on their heads. The musicians who hide under this pseudonym are Alexander Björklund and Sebastian Furrer. It's interesting that it's mostly DJs playing electronic dance music who perform in masks. There must be some kind of reason for it. What do you think it is? Tell us in the comments. Well, that's it for today.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome though. That a lot of them do that. It's very the EDM. Like the crazy thing about Mission 3, the guys, including Marshmello, Daft Punk, and deadmau5 though. Mike Kenny I heard of. I never heard of as much though, but I like vaguely heard them. Cassette I definitely heard of. But I know they perform in masks as well too. Well, wow, that's awesome though. And my friend, who's part of the Weekend Babes, Giovanni Paterno, or George George Valerio, he was on Rockin' and Mask as well too though. I forgot it's been a while. He keep changing his name. I forgot what his real name was, but yeah, he was doing. Yeah, matter of fact, I got my thing up real quick. Let me check real quick. Well, I know one time he's not Nova Spectrum, but Sukihana, he got a joint called Sukihana. Let me see something real quick. Sorry, I'm on like delay or not. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, I forgot his real name was before though. Paper Cut, that was his name. Paper Cuts, that was his name though. Yeah, a good friend of mine does EDM. He's part of Weekend Bay. He part of a dude called Weekend Bay, and he's known as Paper Cuts though. He rocked a little like a alien cat like mask. Is pretty awesome. Yeah, but yeah, that's a lot of things with EDM. They do that a lot though, just for like unrecognized, to keep himself under the away from the limelight during the performances or just for fun. You know what I'm saying? And you got like other artists as well too, like who cover themselves. Her did it for a while. They didn't reveal herself till she performed live, and then she showed herself, and then people already found who she was though. She's Gabby Wilson, who actually performed on BET Award before as a Music Matter artist at 16. Well, yeah, a lot of people do it. Another one is Lay K47 though. She's she's a rapper that does it though. I'll be really interested to know what she look like though. And many other artists does it too though. Like for a while and they stopped it. But I guess a lot of people say they do this because they want people to focus more on their music than their looks. But other than that, and of course we got the Gorillas too. So if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.